Hello and welcome to the training session on how to issue, update or view the conduct certificate for students. If you want to generate the conduct certificate, then you must ensure that the students are entered in the screen student personal details. So let us see the steps now. Click on the button M star and select the module admission. The name of the module appears in the main screen, which means that we are now working in the admission module. Click on button activities and click on the screen conduct certificate. So once the screen opens, select academic year and select session in which the student is admitted for whom we want to generate the conduct certificate. Now, to display the student for whom we want to generate the conduct certificate, click on the Find button which is available next to the student name text. This will show the names of all the students. So, to search the name of the student, we can enter the name of the student, and once the name gets highlighted in the list, double click on the student name. The details of the student appears in the main screen. So it is showing us the school admission number, the student name, father or the guardian's name, date of birth and class. It is also showing us the date of admission as entered in the personal screen detail. Now, to also show the last date or the end date of admission, we can now enter the last date of admission for the student. This, if entered, will appear in the conduct certificate. The date that is entered in this has to be in the format of date, month and year. The date should not be less than the admission date of the student and should not also be greater than the current date. Next, enter the certificate issue date, that is the date on which we are issuing the conduct certificate. This date should also be entered in the format date, month and year and should not be more than the current date or less than the admission date of the student. Enter the general conduct remarks for the student. These will appear in the conduct certificate and maximum 100 characters can be entered in this field. You can enter both text and number. This is not a mandatory field for saving the details in the conduct certificate. After entering the general conduct, you can also enter the remarks for the student last studying in. This is an optional field and you can enter maximum 10 characters in this field. This is not essentially required and is an optional field for saving the details. So let us first save the details of the conduct certificate. Click on the button Save and the data saving confirmation message is received. Click OK on the confirmation message. Click on the button Conduct Certificate and it generates the conduct certificate. We can see the details as entered from the main screen in the report. This is to certify that the student name, son of the mother's name and the father's name, is a bona fide student of our school since the admission date. During his stay at the school, he always exhibited himself as a student of the conduct remarks. To the best of my knowledge and belief, he bears a good moral character. This is a fixed field in the conduct certificate. Then we can also see the date of the conduct certificate issue displaying with the signatory as principal. You can directly print this report by clicking on the print button and taking the print, or you can exit by clicking on the button exit. So let us now see the other option to generate the conduct certificate. As we can see, there are two options, one for the conduct certificate that we just saw and the other button is also available which says conduct certificate from and to. By using this button, we will now be able to show the date 2 of the admission date. So click on the conduct certificate from and to and it shows us the conduct certificate with same text, except that now we also see the date from and date to, that is the last admission date or the last date of the student in the school. exit to go to the main screen. So click on the clear button to clear the screen. Now let us again see the conduct certificate for the student that we just saved. Select the academic year, select session, and to select the name of the student, we will not click on the find button because the student for whom we have once generated the conduct certificate will get removed from the find list and we will not see the name of the student in this list. So let us close this window. The name of the student for whom the conduct certificate has been made will appear in the button View. So it will display the list of the students for whom the conduct certificate has been created. Click on the name of the student and the details as we saved last for the conduct certificate appears. In case we want to make any changes, we can do and further save. Click on the clear button to clear the screen and repeat these steps if you want to create the conduct certificate for other students. Now, since we have already made the conduct certificate for one student, let us see how to update or modify the conduct certificate. Select the academic year and select session. Now since I have already mentioned that the student whose conduct certificate is already created, the student name will then appear in the view button. So click on the view button and it will display the list of the students for whom we have generated the conduct certificate. Double click on the name of the student and the details as we last saved appear in the main screen. Change the details as required and click on the save button. The data saving confirmation message is received. Click OK on the confirmation message. Click on the conduct certificate to generate the conduct certificate with updated information. So exhibits good conduct is the change. So we see the changes as we just made in the main screen. Click on the exit button to exit from the conduct certificate. We can also see the same conduct certificate with from and to date of the admission. Click on the conduct certificate from and to and the changes will appear in the same as well. Exit and clear the screen by clicking on the clear button. Repeat these steps to update the conduct certificate for other students. So, in order to regenerate the conduct certificate that has already been generated, we follow the similar steps. Click on the academic year, select session, click on the view button and select the name of the student for which the conduct certificates needs to be seen. Once the details appear on the main screen, click on the conduct certificate button or conduct certificate from and to button and the conduct certificate appears and opens. We can directly take the print from this window. Exit by clicking on the exit button and you come back to the main screen. Click on the clear button and repeat these steps to generate the conduct certificate of other students. Please remember that once you have generated the conduct certificate, it cannot be cancelled or deleted. Thank you for taking time to watch this video.